And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we will be continuing along with the master levels, and this time we'll be playing the map. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's pretty cool. Virgil's Lead, third Canto of Inferno. Pretty exciting. It's a good map. There's different twists and turns. There's not a lot by way of secrets, but there are a lot of areas that are kind of hidden like a secret, but are mandatory really for you to continue on. You can't continue on and complete the map without finding them, but they're not secret. So it's an interesting little anachronism there, and I'll show you how all that works. The master levels, as you recall, have been released all as single mod wads and single maps, and Doom enthusiasts over the years have created various patches that allow us to play the game, all the maps, I guess, as one continuous game. And a patch that I found on Doom World, the file name is master_psn.zip, has worked well for me. Perhaps it'll work as well for you. So the game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. We are playing under the ultraviolet difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. All 72 kills, one official secret, plus we'll need to find all those unofficial ones, and 21 items. I do hope to be able to show you how to do that. So we look around, there is a shotgun in front of us. Let us take the shotgun, and now we can use that. If you look around, there are no exits. We can go one way or the other, so why don't we go ahead and press here. That'll lead to a door. If we press on this barren face, if you need some health or an armor, you can pick those up before we go to the right, which is this way through this door. There will be some enemies, shotgunners, imps, specters, and a pinky. Nothing too challenging at the very beginning, but you don't have a ton of ammo when you start, so it's probably best that you face some enemies that don't have a lot of zip to them. There's an imp that is awakened, I guess, behind us. Where'd he... Oh, he's down there. Okay. So there's an imp down there, and there are some shotgunners and imps on this side. So an imp there, and an imp there. So you'll see there's doors on either side. Only one will open, but before we get to that, there are armor bonuses between most of these pillars, plus the ammo. Do pick them up. They're easy to miss, and they do count towards your 100%. So let's just go ahead before we forget or miss one and run around the room. Grab the goodies as they are and the armor bonuses. So now we have all of that. So we have a few choices. That's the way we came in with the shotgunner there. Down here was the imp that we heard but didn't see initially. A little bit more by way of ammo. So from the way we came in, if we turn right and we try this, it's really a wall. It doesn't open and never will. And this door also doesn't open. It will, but we will be entering from the other side. And I'll show you when we do that. So that leaves this area, which is a door. But as soon as we press it, a pinky will teleport in behind us. So why don't we go ahead, press that, just be ready for the pinky. And there are various enemies outside. Shotgunners, don't forget in the window there's a shotgunner there, and a chain gunner, so be careful. Let's take on the enemies to the left here. Not a lot of them. There's another imp over there, and a lost soul without its pain elemental mom to defend it, so it is gone. Keeping in mind those enemies in the window, why don't we go ahead and dispose of both of them. There are some enemies in that window, but there's also a shotgunner right here, so let's... Well, if we can get him. There we go. And let's, before we get shot, let's move over, take care of that chain gunner before we get too much trouble. There we go. And here's the super shotgun, so now we can use that, legitimately speaking. And we can get our bearings. So this is where we came in. Let's look around. To the left, there's a door that is locked. We will be able to get through that after. I will show you. This will require the blue key. We can get through this door, but I'll show you that in a moment. It's not our first task. This will require the yellow key. And where the shotgunner was prancing around, this door does open. That'll be our first area to explore. So I guess first thing what we'll do is we'll just grab the shotgun, but that's not all that's here. There is an area here that will give us some goodies, a mega armor, the mega sphere, and a couple of enemies for our trouble. So why don't we go ahead and press this and be ready for the Spectre, 2 lost souls, and the imp. So grab the mega armor and the mega spear. The backpack, very important as we collect some ammo, which is Spartan at the beginning, but it does get a little bit more generous towards the end. And now we're ready to move on. As you know, this is where we came in, and I've already demonstrated where all these doors lead or don't lead at this point. And this is the only one at this, right now anyway, that will open. Kako in front of us. So why don't we go ahead and give them a blast. As we do, the, I guess the walls, but are sort of a floor, come down. If those enemies were still there, they'd be coming down with them. If, when they were killed, if their weapons were still up there for some reason, each of these windowed areas you can lower basically just to get the weapon. There's no other reason for it. So we came in through here. We go straight where the Kako was. There are some goodies here, some health, and some shotgun shells if you need it. We can go right or left. I don't think we can go right. I think we need a key to get in there. Yes, we need the yellow key. We don't have that yet. So we will go to the left. Open this door. So around the corner will be a, it's just a zombie man, and a super shotgun seems to be a little overkill, but I don't know if you can hear them. But anyway, behind that wall over there, there's going to be a couple of imps and a revenant, which are going to teleport right here after we shoot the zombie man. So why don't we go ahead, take some cover, make our way back, and we're going to wait from inside there for the revenant. Okay, another imp. I guess there's three. There's the revenant. Okay. So we got the revenant, we got the imps, and of course the zombie man. So this is one of the unofficial areas. It's not a secret, but it's definitely required. So you got to find that switch behind the wall. It will lower this area right next to where we encountered the first Kako in this area. We'll lower the wall here for another Kako. Beyond the Kako's corpse, you can see the rocket launcher. That'll come in handy. And just, there we are, the yellow key. So we do definitely want that. If you don't find that switch over there, that's pretty well the end of the map for you. So you got to find that. So we'll head over now to where the door couldn't open before without the yellow key. Looks kind of like a mirror image of the other area. You'd be correct, even down to the slits over here for the wall where the enemies were. But there's just a zombie man guarding and nobody teleporting in. But like the other side, this will count as a secret. Hit this other switch as well. And pop out. That will lower the other door, or the wall, I guess, where the original Kako encounter was. There will be a pain elemental, which is less fun. Well, I guess they're fighting, but we can move things along for them. I really don't like the invisibility here. On a lot of my practice runs, because it's partial invisibility, I tend to dodge in anticipation, but that's always a bad idea with the invisibility, and I tend to get beat up pretty bad. So I will not leave without it. I will come back. Don't forget it, because I just don't like it using it now. As soon as you open this door, not a Baron, but a Hell Knight will teleport in. So don't immediately take a blast of green fireball plasma like I did, but it looks like I was only scantily hurt. There's a few more enemies here, including some Hell Knights. Oh, and the imp, I guess, doesn't usually teleport when I play, but I guess there you are. There's another Hell Knight beyond, but first the switch, the ammo, and the computer area map. Of course, the computer area map does count towards your 100% as it's an item. And if I can just hold my super shotgun straight, I can get rid of the Hell Knight. If you heard the other teleporting, if you don't have the chain saw, do grab it. It's right here. The other two Hell Knights that were here did teleport outside. I like to, or one of them did anyway. I prefer to tangle with the Hell Knight out here. There's just more room to maneuver. So I think we're okay. Let's head out back to where we were. We don't want to forget the invisibility. It does count as an item. We don't want to blow our 100% for that. So having completed this area, what have we accomplished by doing all that? Well, you can see this is where we came in originally, and that door was locked, but it is now a teleporter. So why don't we go ahead and teleport into here. This looks like the starting area. It's just basically almost like a mirror image of it. It is not the starting area, but it's fairly adjacent to it. Do grab the blue key. And so this is where we came and this is where the blue key is. We go to the left first. That will lower a Berserk Pack availability and a plasma rifle, which we will now use legitimately, so we'll take that. If we lower this wall, it will be a Revenant waiting for us. Oh, got off a lucky shot. Okay, so anyway, I guess we can go back and get some of the plasma, since we used a little bit, and we can continue where the Revenant was. As you can see, this was that area where we originally couldn't get through that door, but we get through it now coming out the other side like I had promised. That's just a wall. That's the starting area. And this, oh no, I guess it's the opposite, right? Because I came in through that door. So what was left is now right coming in through this door. So now we make our way to the right, through here, and now we get back to the main area. So we do have the blue key, so why don't we go ahead, switch to our chain gun, and go to the blue key door. There are some enemies inside. There's an archvile beyond, so just be mindful of that. You don't want to get zapped by the archvile. So there's some shotgunners and another chain gunner around the corner here, and a spectre. So gather up your goodies on the side. All the enemies inside, well, I guess I left out an imp. So just by approaching these bars, yeah, you don't want to get zapped. Go ahead, grab the health bonuses. You don't want to forget them. And do not press all these switches around the cage where the archvile is. If you press any of them, it will lower and release him. So you don't want to do that. So your weapon of choice. A little bit of peekaboo shooting for the archvile until he is no more. So that's my preferred approach. So let's lower the walls now through the switch. Grab the red key. It's the last of the keys. And now you can see the door over there, the one with all the skulls on it with the lion switch in front of it. That's the switch you're going to press to get out to really what is the final area. There's a couple of shotgunners here. Usually there's two. A couple of pinkies come for us, and there's going to be enemies. Well, there's the second one, I suppose. So there's lots of enemies about, so why don't we go ahead, we can use our plasma. That, I think this 99 out of 100 times, unless you walk in, really never sees this. So we can go ahead and dispose of him, but let's go to the left. And I guess with our rocket launcher, well, I guess he's ran off the Mancubus, so we don't want to do that. He's protected by those bars. Grab a little bit of goodies here. There's 2 health bonuses. I did grab the one here. There's another one on this side. So be mindful the Mancubus can see you. So maybe before we go too far, we'll wait for the Mancubus to come out to play a little bit. Okay. So around this corner, which I've avoided so far, is a shotgunner, usually a pinky, although he might have already... Oh, and a Hell Knight. I guess I don't know where he came from. I guess he must have come around from that corner. Oops. Did not hear him sneaking up on me. So there will be a chain gunner over here. Yeah, I guess he ran around. There is a cack over there that's now spotted us with these 2 health bonuses. Do pick them up. They count towards your 100. There's also a pain elemental there, but we can't get him from this angle. So let's first take care of the Cacodemon. And then I guess with the chain gun, why not? Or maybe even the... How about the plasma? Why don't we blast the pain elemental with the plasma? And the... Oh, no lost souls. Okay, well that's pretty good. So look around. There's a little bit of ammo to pick up. There's a little bit of plasma over here in the corner. There will be an ammo cache right here for bullets. If you need armor, there's a green armor on top here. I don't, but if you do, there's some health, of course, scattered throughout. A little bit more weaponry. Let's go pick up the ammo. Why not? We're here. So both of these switches are just basically lifts to the top area. We'll just take the one on the left. It's not a huge difference. The difference really is that on the right, there's a solitary imp waiting for us as a trap, as you can see, just sitting here on the platform. So just take the other one if you don't want to face the imp's fireball as it lowers. So basically right now you can see that's, well, it's not really marked clearly, but that's the exit. And in order to proceed, we're going to have to go through here. There is a Revenant that's going to pop out. So let's go ahead and dispose of the Revenant first. And as soon as we walk in, we walk out again, because our friends, the Barons, are coming out to play, and they're not happy to see us. There's the other Baron. And that should be that. So what's going to happen is I'm going to press that switch, and I'm going to hit the teleporter. But let's do a final count. Yes, all 76 kills, the 1 secret plus the unofficial ones, and all 21 items. You know what that means. Yes, indeed, we are done. And that is Virgil's Lead. A fairly straightforward map once you know where all those unofficial secrets are. Otherwise, you're running around not understanding how you can't finish the map. So hopefully those tips and tricks will allow you to get through it. The worst part of the map, I think, is that partial invisibility. It's designed, I think, to cause trouble for you because you're fighting in tight quarters with enemies that are throwing things adjacent to you because of the invisibility, and of course it's hard to judge where to jump at that point. So I like to get the invisibility after clearing that room. I think it's put there for that reason, to make it a little bit tougher, but that's okay. Well, if you did enjoy the video or found there were some good tips, some good tricks, yeah, why not? Hit the subscribe button and you won't miss any further videos that I upload. But for now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today, and I will see you on the next one.